We're more than a month out from Halloween, but the University of North Texas has taxpayers subsidizing a course on demonology. This is Friday, September 26th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
We've made it to the end of another week. Thanks for spending part of your Friday with the Texas Minute. Coming up, cases moving through the federal courts from Texas and Colorado could set the stage for a Supreme Court fight over how public libraries deal with explicit materials. We've had a lot of inquiries about the 17 constitutional amendment propositions being put before voters this November. As a result, we've rounded up recommendations from Texans for Fiscal Responsibility, the True Texas Project, and Texas Policy Research. You can go to texasscorecard.com and find those groups' recommendations and links to other resources. It's worth noting here that early voting will begin on Monday, October 20th, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th. The Harris County Commissioners Court finally approved the 2026 budget this week after months of fighting between the Democrats. The budget comes in at $2.7 billion. The new budget includes a 72% reduction for the Sheriff's Office Medical Division and a 48% reduction for the Office of County Administration. Other areas of the budget are going up, including for elections and court-appointed defense. The budget also includes a tax rate increase of 2 cents per $100 in valuation, which doesn't require voter approval. At the University of North Texas, courses such as An American Demonology and Introduction to LGBTQ Studies are part of the Women's and Gender Studies program this fall. The Demonology course examines witchcraft, voodoo, shamanism, and conjure in American culture. Among the course readings is a paper that describes Eve, from the book of Genesis, as the, quote, first witch. The author asserts that women should embrace, quote, queering the witch as part of their identity. Other courses deal with transgender experiences, including drag performers and cross-dressers, as a way to show that, quote, gender is not natural or fixed. For the course Feminist Foundations, the syllabus claims that all women's voice, quote, matters and we need to hear it. This might be a surprise to women on campus like Mary Catherine Hallmark, who's been targeted in recent weeks for harassment by campus leftists for expressing her conservative values. Hallmark has said UNT officials have refused to address her concerns or threats to her safety. Now, just to go back for a moment and not to rub it in, but congratulations, taxpayers. You're subsidizing a course on demons. The Texas Minute will be right back.
News and analysis on what's happening in Texas. End your day with daily headlines from Texas Scorecard. Every day at 5 p.m., join me, Brandon Waltons, as we recap the biggest stories of the day and talk about why they matter to you. From the state capitol to town hall, there's no shortage of events happening. Keep up with it all. Listen and subscribe to Daily Headlines from Texas Scorecard.
Lawsuits moving through the federal courts in Texas and Colorado could impact nationally how public libraries deal with explicit materials. The Texas case involves the Llano County Public Library, in which the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals decided in favor of plaintiffs who've argued that sexually explicit books should not be made available to children. The majority opinion there noted that the First Amendment does not require the government to subsidize speech, meaning there was no obligation for any particular book to be on the shelves. The case in Colorado involves a local school district where officials removed titles that they found inappropriate for children. It's expected that the 10th Circuit will rule against the effort, creating a split between the two appellate jurisdictions. Such a divergence is what usually draws intervention from the U.S. Supreme Court. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Addie Hovland, Michael Wilson, Robert Montoya, and Travis Morgan. Nick Shepard gets the show produced and delivered to you each weekday morning. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now go have a great weekend.